Hey everybody, just a quick little vlog. I am currently on my lunch break. Today is Thursday and really not that hungry, so I just went and got me a little Frito burrito from Taco Bell and got me some veggie chips. I really just kind of wanted to vent. One thing that sucks about urban Indians is, so like being an urban Indian from a non-Indian state. Basically, I'm from Texas. There's not any reservations in Texas. Here in Arizona, there's a lot of reservations, so you have all kinds of Indians. So growing up in Texas, I didn't see Indians. You know, we had a community, but I just didn't see them. And if you did see them, you always just looked at each other because everybody, you know, you just know each other. I can look at a person and know they're Indian and not Mexican, and, you know, vice versa. But one thing that bugs me about living in the state of Arizona is when I first moved here, I was so excited to see Indians doing things. I mean, I remember being excited getting on the city bus, and the bus driver was a native person, a native lady. And I just remember that being so like, wow, it was an Indian lady driving the city bus. So, you know, I love all of that. But the thing about urban Indians is sometimes there can be uppity Indians. I don't know whether or not they're urban, but they're definitely living an urban life. I don't never notice too many Indians where I work. Generally, it's like half black, half white. You know, there's a lot of Hispanics that work there. I think I've seen one Indian lady once before, but I just kind of saw her briefly in passing, and I don't think I ever saw her again. But now there's an Indian lady there. She doesn't work with me, but like I pass her all the time. And there's a lot of people that I work with that I don't even know their name. We're not in the same department, but maybe I'll run into them in the break room, or maybe I'll pass by them, you know, coming in or out. I mean, you know, we'll all kind of still see each other. And, you know, that's just what happens. You see each other, you make small talk, you know, you say hi, good morning, whatever. So anyway, so now that I'm in this new area, I noticed this Indian lady. And every time I get the chance to make eye contact with her, she always has such a, like a stuck up, fucked up look on her face. It just makes me look at her like, ew, you know. And I try to be friendly. Now, I'm not the friendliest person out there. Let me tell you what, I can be rude and obnoxious, and I'm not that type of friendly person where I just want to engage with anyone. I mean, it's just true. But I do try to be pleasant. You know, if I'm walking around and somebody makes eye contact with me, if I don't say hi or anything else, I'm at least gonna smile, you know, or my face will be relaxed, because I noticed I have this frown line, and a lot of people used to say, whoa, you look mad, you look mad. Every time I turned around, somebody was saying, you look mad. But, you know, I think a lot. I tend to be more of a thinker than a speaker. So a lot of times I may be thinking about, okay, how am I going to make $1 out of 15 cents? You know, how am I going to come up with this meal tonight? You know, I always have all kinds of stuff on my mind. But yeah, so she always has this really stink look on her face. So I can never really get her to like just look at me or anything. Not that she has to, but I don't know. It's so few of us around in this working environment that hey, why not, you know, acknowledge each other? Anyway, I just kind of like really, really hate that, because I happened to make eye contact with her again, and she apparently was in a hurry, was looking really rough. So, get that. So anyway, that's a day in the life of an urban Indian. Is not, I never want to come off as uppity, because believe me, I don't have a lot. I wasn't raised with a lot. And I know that some Indians, you know, are pretty well to do. I believe this particular Indian lady is married to a white guy, because she's definitely looks she definitely looks Indian, but she has like a last name. I don't know if it's a Polish or an Italian name, but she definitely has you know, a different name. Like, she's probably married to a white guy. Anyway, I just made it back to work, y'all. I just ran out really quick just to go and get me something to eat really quick. And vent. I had to get out of the office for a minute. You guys, I swear by these. These people sell the straws, veggie straws. But the trips are so much lighter. I gotta be back in about 5 minutes. That's another thing too. This really doesn't have to do anything with being an urban Indian. But, so like in my little department, it's just 6 of us. And in my particular area where I sit, it's just 4 of us. So, tell me why this lady, I'll say older lady, because I believe it's her oldness that plays into her nosiness, because she sits with her back to the door, so she has a big ass mirror on her desk. So every time somebody comes in the door, she looks in the mirror, she can see who it is. So I don't know why today it's driving me crazy. I mean, I live with this every day, right? I'm here 8 hours a day. I see her looking in her mirror every freaking time I walk in the door, but every freaking time I open up the door, and my natural reaction is to look straight ahead, which is where her fucking mirror is. Like, god dang, lady, what do you think's gonna happen that you have to watch your back? It makes no sense. Because we're in a secure office. So anyone coming in has to get buzzed in. And if they have their own card to get in, you know, it's normally going to be a supervisor or somebody. So why the fuck do you have to watch everybody coming in? Anyway, so a couple of people are out today. So I've been able to just zone out. I don't have much battery left. I forgot my charger. But by the time I get in here, I'm going to have an hour and a half left. So ready to go home. I should actually be back in there right now, but I'm about to finish this. I usually don't take an afternoon break just because we're so swamped, and You know, sometimes I'm on a roll and I'm like, dang, I only have an hour and a half left. Let me finish this. The day in the life of an urban Indian. I would love to watch another urban Indian vlog, like seriously. Because you know what? I got this car. I just barely got it. I went through hell and back trying to get it. So I feel comfortable vlogging now because in my other car it was just crappy, too much noise. You know, like I'm trying to make it. I'm not rich. I don't have a lot of equipment to film on. Most days I'm trying to make my dollars stretch. So yesterday, I knew I had $20 to try and make stretch. Actually, I had $30. Put $10 in my gas tank. Spent $20 at the grocery store. We had a nice rotisserie chicken and salad and rice last night. But basically, I'm like always stretching it. I think that's, I mean, I'm a part of the working poor. So let's see what happens now that Trump's in office. Like, what's going to happen to the working poor? Because I'm telling you, I make good money. I make enough money. I can cover my bills. But then as soon as all of that gets taken care of, then I'm on these long stretches. Okay, so I got to make it for the next 10 days. You know, how am I going to make this $50 last? And even though I have grown kids, like, I still take care of them. You know, they still live with me. I still make sure we all eat. And they do the same. You know, they work. We all kind of contribute. That's kind of what's helping push me along, too. You know, on days that I'm really, really broke. And I've been going through this financial bind through no fault of my own. So yeah, you know, I've taken on a car note and all this other stuff. So anyway, the life of this urban Indian is making it from day to day. I have enough gas to make it till tomorrow. Until tomorrow's payday. I was kind of hungry. What did I do? I counted out $1 and change. Got this Frito burrito. $1 and change. Now, mind you, I could have made my lunch last night with the leftovers, but when do I ever think smart? I gotta go back in, you guys. Whew. Just a quick little vent. The life of this urban Indian. Stressful times. Working around people. Trying to be friendly to people who don't want to be friendly back to you. It's funny though how much you run into uppity Indians. I mean, who have a little bit of money. Or maybe even just have nice things. Maybe they got good income. Maybe they even just got good credit. and have a nice apartment. Navajos are kind of hard to be around because they generally like to put down everybody else that ain't a Navajo. I'm generalizing on personal experience. I don't want to go back in, but I just wanted to do a quick little video. Ooh, it's going to help me get through the rest of my day. Hopefully people will start watching this. Hopefully you'll be interested in what's involved in the life of an urban Indian. An urban Indian is basically a city Indian compared to a reservation Indian. A lot of times reservation Indians think urban Indians are uppity, but we're not uppity. Sometimes it's just because we live in the city. So anyway, y'all, I gotta go in. I'm already late. And I'm proud of myself for doing this video. Hopefully I'll do something when I get off if I still have some battery life left. I doubt it. But anyway, peace out, y'all. Bye.